Hey, YouTube, we are back. Well, I am torn. I'll give you guys a minute to come on in. Come on in the room. Yeah. Come on in this room. How y'all doing today? Hey, Princess A. Washed my cares away, and he gave me all of my medicine in the room. Come on in the room. Yeah. Come on in the room. Yeah. Hi, y'all. Well, I'm torn, people. I am sincerely torn. Of course, I've already done my daily Fire Monster video, so we didn't want to go back there. But I went on and I saw that Fire Monster has come and made a major announcement. Now, a few days ago, she told us that the announcement was going to happen on Wednesday. I had forgot all about it because, frankly, what difference does it make to me? But I see she has made her big major announcement now. So I have to say first, Kelly Love, you are wrong. Because Kelly Love said that he believed that the announcement was going to be an album. Because she said she's going to put people's names in some kind of cover or something. I said, well, she said it also could be a book. They said, no, you really see Five Baby writing a book. I said, no, it's probably not that. But it turns out that it is neither. It is neither a CD, music CD, nor a book. Apparently, the Fire Monster has launched a new business. Now, I will say this. I'm not a total hater, so we won't be going over there to her website to criticize what she's doing over there. We wish anybody well. And under normal conditions, the idea doesn't sound all that bad because the majority of her audience are women, and the people who watch her are women. So she's figured out a way to cash in on this because one thing women like, black women like, is hair. They love hair, right? So they love extensions and all the various kind of hair you can buy. There is an audience there, right? So she came on today and said she has been planning this for a while. She gave a brief history on how she was in the hair business before she came to YouTube, how she had a business in Michigan. I don't know. She said she lived in Chicago and had a hair business in Michigan, and she drove back and forth. A hair supply store business in Michigan, and she drove back. Why the hell would you drive back and forth? It seems like to me, if you live in Chicago, your business would be in Chicago. But she didn't have time to go into all that. She just said that she has this background. And she told the people that she has a degree in business. But this is not a reading session. We just want to evaluate what she said. I still got these damn stripes all over myself. Hold on a minute. Well, they're very vague today. These stripes are vague today, but let me turn it this way. If I turn it this way, if I get more light, and make no difference. Anyway, so yes, it does. Y'all know I'm half crazy, right? I did tell you I was half crazy, child. About the minor things. Anyway, so Fire Monster has launched this new business. All she has shown us so far is she has a logo. She was very proud that she has a logo. Well, you can go get a logo for $20. Somebody can put your name in something. As a matter of fact, a lot of things you can copyright for free. That ain't no big deal. But I understand what it is like when you start a new business, things like that. You know, the first dollar you make, or people will frame that and put it on their wall, or you get your first business cards. That might be a big deal for you, even though they're only $20 to buy some. But to the person who's starting the business, it's a big deal. So anyway, she's showing us this logo now. But when things start getting a little choppy for me is when she starts saying she's been saving up for this business. Because we ended up back on the money again. Fire Monster. You tell these people you've been saving up for this business and you have made major investment in this business, and you said you paid somebody $1,500 to start the website, and you said a lot of things in this about the company, because the first thing is, I assume you have to buy the hair. She had several examples of hair she had bought for this company. She's saying it's high quality hair, right? And she says it's going to be on a website, which makes sense. That's how things are sold these days. But when you said that you had been saving up for this business, right? We're trying to separate now. You are starting a new business, which requires some investment, because you said you paid for this website and you also bought the product. So I assume that means you have boxes of hair there at your disposal. You say you sample a lot of it. One thing we have to, as a sidebar, I don't know why you decided to come on advertising a business about selling a hair product or wig, and with your hair looking so bad on screen. You even admit that your hair is all frizzied out and it's not enough there and all that. You would think that if you were going to make this major announcement that you've been promising these people, that you would at least have the product on your head. You shouldn't be coming on here looking like somebody with a $10 wig on, talking about you're selling high quality wigs. That's one thing. It's a sidebar. But the other thing is, you want these people to believe that you are now, so you haven't smoked up to 20,000, and you have actually used this for starting your own business. You strategically use the word we. Oh, we gonna do this and we gonna do that and we gonna do that. But nobody else, they're not investors. They're not investors. At least not to their knowledge, they're not investors. This is your project, Fire Monster. So you want us to believe that you've collected all this money, over $20,000, and you had that in a bank account somewhere, and you started a business without using that money. So what did you start it with? You said you saved money. So I'm sure some of the people in Fication, what is that place called, Babe Nation, are wondering, well, damn, is this what happened? Is this what she's doing with our money? Because it's not right to take people's money and just do what you want with it. Do you still have a separate account with the Fication money in it? I'm just asking. Because, okay. She kept saying, we own this, we own this. We don't own the shit. Nobody owns anything but you, honey. Right? So is this what happened to the money that you had? We're confused. Or is this money that's been invested by your drug dealer friends who happen to be at least temporarily living with you? I don't know. I'm just asking questions, honey. You said you're starting a business. You said you got these people's money you collected for one thing, and now all of a sudden we're supposed to believe that you did not use any of that money. You just used your own money. Right? Is that it, Fire Monster? Tell us. Oh, it's our company. We're all in. People, let me break this down for you. Best I only saw it 5 minutes ago, so let me try to break it down for you. She has an audience of Black women, right? It's a built-in audience. So not only are the people probably investing in the company, or they've given all the money that is a part of the company. This is the only income she has is YouTube. So it's okay. You give her the money, she can do whatever she wants with it, right? Aside from the 20,000, which is supposed to be earmarked for something else. Okay, so you get her money, she get the website going, she buys all the hair with your money, and then the kicker is, guess who our customers are going to be? You see, this is why the Fire Monster keeps telling you that we did this, and it's our hair, it's got our name on it, it's got our this, and we got all that. Oh, please, she told everybody this on Monday, send your names in, because I want to make sure that you're on the website. I want to make sure, she said, she made it sound like it was going to be an album cover or a CD. This has been a secret for all this time, right? I want to make sure your name's on there. You want to make sure their name's on there for one reason, Fire Monster. These are the people who are going to buy your product. It's as simple as that. They're going to pay for the company and they're going to pay for the product. That's why you want their names, at least initially, all over the website, because you want to make them feel like they're a part of something, but they're not a part of something because they have no interest in it. I mean, you're not going to pay them anything. right? So this is all for yourself. So frankly, honestly, I would rather you be doing something like this than to just smoking these people money up. I mean, this is better than smoking it up at least, but it still serves self-serving. So she's going to sell the product to you guys. That's it, honey. She got a captive audience. They're going to support no matter what. If Sean Bragg can come on here and sell you popcorn for, what is it, $40 a bag of popcorn? Girl, she probably figures if they'll buy that, they'll buy anything. Now, there's a market there. So I would say, if it's a regular person, I would say, well, it makes good business sense. If you have this audience, if your product is good, you made the mistake of telling them on there that you buy it for $10 and sell it to them for $40. And you probably get as much as you can. So maybe it'd be more expensive. She tells you the grade of the hair and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, this was the big announcement that she's hold out. She's holding out the announcement that she has used your money to start herself a new company, new business. And the business is you're going to give her more money for the product. Because who else she going to sell to? Nobody knows about no Fire Monster in Chicago. She has it. You are her audience, right? So I don't know how you guys going to feel about it. Maybe some of them will get happy about it. They get happy about anything. I don't know. But she has not said anything about investing no money nowhere, right? So she should still have your money for your vacation. I don't know how you can start a business and have 20,000, don't even touch it. Hell, if I got expenses, this shipment is coming in. I mean, I'm going to use whatever money is available to me. That's how people get in debt with gangsters and things, because they have certain things they need the money for right there when they're starting a business. Now, how are you going to just ignore that you have all these people's money there, if it's even there? And this does not mean that you're not still smoking crack. You can do both simultaneously, honey. Enough money coming in. Hey, RJ Supreme. I'm going to tell him one more thing. She will also try to qualify for a stimulus check for the business. A crackhead greed have no boundaries. A crackhead's greed has no boundaries. Lord have mercy. I guess she considers herself a businesswoman. But it seems to me, you saving money, huh? Mm-hmm. You save that money, huh? All right. If Babe Nation ain't got no problem with it, then fine. Give her some more. Now you're gonna spend the money and buy the product. Is she gonna give you a discount on the product, or is this just gonna be just regular? You're just her customers. I think you would have to be. I think you'd have to be. People, listen. If I write a book right now, which I am working on a book right now, the people who watch me are going to be my customers. You know, whatever product you're selling, people want to sell strawberries, whatever your audience is. So we can't blame them there necessarily. But it's just weird that she never said anything about no hair. All of a sudden, now she come up with this hair company she's been saving for. Bless that heart. Mm-hmm. So I just could not. I have to report the news. I mean, it's going to be people will talk about this today. She brings it on YouTube, so she knows she's going to talk about it. Why would you bring it on YouTube, right? Might have been a better idea to get the thing up and going before you brought it to YouTube, because people are going to accuse you of scamming. They're going to say next year she's going to be asking money for the company and stuff like that. They're going to do that. So you might have done better to actually have a product ready to go before you brought it to YouTube. But we got to discuss, how can I not discuss that? I've been discussing this girl for 3 years. Hey, Justin Sanchez, I ain't seen you in a little bit. Mr. Sudi. On site April. Hi, how you doing? You need some new hair? The idea is not horrible if she can get it for a certain price and sell it. I mean, it's not a horrible idea, because a lot of girls, you know, y'all like hair, honey. And you like a lot of it, different styles and things like that, you know. It just depends on how these people are going to feel about it. And is she going to be asking them for investment? They've already invested, but they've also been giving her money on a regular basis. I mean, just giving it to her. So that's her money. They choose to give it to her, right? So that's where the money is. Listen here, if she can just be honest. Because this would be, even though it might be kind of shady the way she went about doing things, it would still be better than her smoking up all the people's money, right? If you invested them, I would feel a lot better than that, than you smoking it up. Like Eric Kane, he gave her, she says, 50 grand, supposed to be for a business. She talks about that as well. It was supposed to be an original investment in, I think, this hair company. And then she switched companies and she want to use the money for something else, for some travel company, something failed, whatever. I don't know how she came across the condo. But the point is, Eric Kane has gone broke since then, even though he had millions of dollars. And she has still got this condo or whatever she invested in. So we like the idea of you investing in it better than, what did the Bible say about when the owner, let me see, he left land to one group of people, and the group of people, they held on to the money. They didn't spend none of the money. They weren't irresponsible with the money, but they didn't do anything with it. And the person and the landowner was much more satisfied. You know, the Bible speaks in parallel, so these are not real stories. But anyway, the owner was much more satisfied with the person who had invested the money and grew the money. So now it was a bigger thing, right? So we're going to reserve judgment here. I know I messed that all up. Whatever. My brain is just rushing today. So if she can come and say, listen, baby, I wasn't smoking. I had to keep it a secret. I had to keep it under wraps. I don't know how heavy the investment would be. She says she's hired all professionals to do the website, but I mean, everybody has a website. I can say I paid $50,000 for my website and then sit here and do it myself. So she don't have the best reputation for telling the truth. But if it's going to come down to a website and and having the product wouldn't take much space. She could do that in her apartment if she just has it presented on a website and she just packed it up from her apartment. She could certainly start there. But listen, maybe it's a great idea. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it seems to me that she invested that money. It probably came from money she got from supposed to be vacation. What do you guys think? Have y'all seen her video yet? This was the big announcement. Why did she have to keep it a secret? She told us that she led us to believe that she was working on some kind of music thing. She kept saying it was going to be big, big, big. So this is the thing that's going to be big, big, big. Is this going to be the new Miss Walker? Oh, Miss Walker had hair grow products, right? Now, C5 Monster, now you're going to get a sample of what you were doing to them girls. Debbie did it, and her hair care product, which apparently worked because you showed us that your hair had grown since you started using it. But you went in here and stepped and shit all over her product, which you had not personal knowledge that the product was good and worked. So now you see what it's like to try to do something and have people downgrading it, spitting all over it, shitting all over it, whatever. Let's hope that doesn't happen to you, because you put that out there. You said that Demi did its product was bogus. It was a ripoff. She made your hair fall out and all this kind of shit. And now you are presenting a product yourself. Right? Fair is fair, right? What goes, ooh, baby, what goes around, comes around, put me down, now you're the clown. I had my eyes on you for 3 long years. When no one else wanted you, I took you in and held you near. That's Michael Jackson. But it won't be me, though. I'm not going to put down your idea if you can make it work. Because I see these people on here these followers, if they'll buy $40 popcorn, they'll certainly buy hair from you. Right? Now, it may start off just them people being supportive of you. But if your product is good, if it's good like you say it is, and if you do not rip these people off and they get what they paid for and it is shipped properly, then yeah, you could probably grow a business. Word of mouth, you know. Particularly since she said she was in that business before. First I've heard of it. I thought she had no relations to hair at all. But I would definitely not come on and looking like that, announcing no wigs, honey. The wig you had on is one of the worst ones you've ever had on. It's all stringy and shit. It looks cheap. Why would you take that use that look to push your product. You knew you were going to announce on Wednesday, right? So there'll probably be some other videos made about this thing, people. I don't know. You better sing, Unc. What else singing? Ooh, brand new boots, I bought you. Fine, fine, blew your mind. Finally thought I caught you, and your love was mine on mine. You just playing with my emotions. I like it when the song come back. That means the memory is not totally shot out. When the CD come out, I'm gonna say y'all CD, honey. You Lord have mercy. You got to scratch it to make it work sound good though. Uncle Tim, do you dislike Jay Wilson because you wish you could sing as? Oh, girl. See, that's a matter of opinion. Voices are manual. See, I never thought of him as a good singer. I never did. So, but I understand what some people think that is. That ain't where I dislike him. No, had nothing to do with it, honey. But since he's passed away, I can't talk about him. Right? That Bradley was trying everything he could to spark that back up. You're making no decisions over here, boy. Hi there, you bias? You bias, Cowboy fan. You bias. Hi, Cowboy fan. Will it get to her that a trap in a trap apartment? If she's a businesswoman, she could probably make a business work if long as she's not. We don't know the full extent of her drug use. That's the issue. Now, when I talked earlier today, I said, "What? I wonder if perhaps." I wonder if perhaps she was sent to that mental hospital and that drug program. Maybe when she went on that deadly run, where she was paranoid, driving up crazy, erratically all over Chicago, to the police had to chase her and all that. Maybe possibility, since she won't say anything, everything is a secret. Maybe that's why they 5150'd her, because she was having a psychotic break. That could happen to anybody who was using that particular drug because it makes you extremely paranoid. She was on the paranoid, and maybe she went to court, and then the court made her go to the drug program. See, that would make all the difference. Because when a court makes you go somewhere, that's not like you saying, I surrender, I'm a drug addict, right? It's like you have to go there. They may say you have to complete drug court, or you have to go to anger management. That's not the same commitment as a person electively doing it themselves, right? So if she's telling the truth about this hair company she had before, and her attempt to start another company with this Eric Kane fella, if she had an interest in business before she discovered this gold mine, then perhaps she could make up some kind of business work, right? So that's what this is all about for her. She has a following. She kept saying, "We own this and we own that. We own this and we don't own shit." By Monster, you own it all. You use our money to get it, and then we're gonna be your customers. It'll be up to them. I think people like in that situation. I would like, if I was a part of that Babe Nation thing, I would just like you to be honest with me. I mean, who gives a fuck? So what? I gave you $200 or $300. I wouldn't care about that. But I think I would have a big problem if you continue to lie and manipulate me, right? Just tell the truth. People can accept that. It's okay. Well, at least listen, if you're not smoking it up, we're glad to hear it. It won't last long. But you ladies love that hair though, honey. And I'll be honest with you. If I was a woman, I'd have some hair. I'll be doing all that too. Right? So it's a popular thing. You can make money doing it. My sister made a fortune as a hairstylist, but then people were doing what do you call this thing? This when they weave it in your hair, weaves. She made a lot of money doing that, So it can be a lucrative business for Black women. Y'all love your hair, but I guess it would have to be a standout product. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe she'll become a great businesswoman. So why did she ever deny her crack addiction then? Because you're not gonna make it if you're smoking crack. I'll tell you that right now, honey. If that part of your story is true, if what the girls said who were around you was true, that they all called you a drug addict, if that's all true, your chances of making it very, very small. Drugs eat up everything around them. Everything has to fall, honey. I tell you, I was in that business, honey. People would lose their credit, lose their condos, lose their house, after you done lost everything. That's what drugs want, demands. So if she don't have that issue, why don't she come on here and deny it then? Instead of just joking about it. I don't know. You can be both. You can be a vicious person and have a drug problem. I don't know. If any of them drug boys in her building are backing her, you know, they had big stacks of money. Anytime you're in the drug business. So, I mean, that would be one way to launder the money, right? Grace, she's selling hair. Excuse me? Child, it is going to be as stringy as the hair she wears. That's what I mean. Why would you come on to announce this hair business with your hair looking like that? I mean, it's one of the worst wigs she's ever had. It's so thin, and then it's all ratty and what do you call it when when something is not conditioned? It looked terrible. But that's what she chose. People are going to instantly, I'm telling you, that's a bad business move because people are going to be looking at you. They're going to say, this is what you're selling. So, Fine Monster, we have some advice for you. If you're going to be talking about hair and the good quality hair and how this hair lasts for 5 years and this is number 10 hair, come on the screen looking decent and have the hair on your head. That would be number one, the very number one thing. If they're looking at a screen and you're talking about hair, they are looking at your head. Now, you should know that. And you have plenty of time because you announced this thing a long time ago that you're going to announce on Wednesday. That's exact. Okay, Nini says, truly blessed. That's exactly where vacation money went. Her nation are some fools. And then they're going to give her more money because they're the ones going to buy the hair. And she already told them she's going to buy it for 10 and sell it for 45. Shit, how much is that? 400% markup? That was a mistake. She might have had that money sitting around so long and then she started calculating ideas, you know. Yeah, not looking like that, Limon. If she came out looking fabulous, you know, she had a hot piece of hair on her head, that would be different. That maybe she could have partnered with Debbie Did It or somebody, honey. But she should, I mean, she should know how to put a wig on her head, I would think. Damn. Yeah, she needs to get a little bit more glamorous background too, backdrop. All you do is buy a sheet or something, hang on the wall, honey. Something with maybe the logo on the back of it or something like that. You just tack it up on the wall and film in front of it. We'll see. Time will tell, honey. That which happens in the dark will be coming to the light. What's the matter with you? What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? We're going crazy? I would never trust that woman. Okay. Y'all gonna definitely see where the rubber hit the road now, honey. If she goes selling these people some cheap shit she done bought offline. She said she's been so busy doing all this stuff, though. What have you been doing all this stuff? You sitting at your computer, just order some hair, honey. Order some samples, whether it came from China or wherever the hell it came from. She has on her hair coming too. It's not that expensive to start and keep up. Okay. The Church Lady Reed show. What are all these phone calls? Jesus. Have all y'all got rid of your home phones? I kept mine because, the reception is perfect for one thing. But my doorbell downstairs, that is connected to the house phone. But now they put a new system in, so maybe I think it comes to your cell phone. Of course, nobody's been here in months, so she will have to go and invest. She will have to come in looking fabulous every damn day, because people will be looking at her before they make the decision to invest in some damn hair offline, where they can go and get the hair from 100 different places. So it's all going to come down to her having a good product and representing it well. And if you are going to be not sending this week and not sending, and the stuff comes bundled up in old raggedy box you found somewhere or something like that, then it's all bad business. She stole the people's money. Yes, she got the investment from somewhere, honey. Tell her, baby, could you show us our vacation? See, we all thinking so much about the vacation money, right? But they give her a lot of money besides the vacation money. The vacation money is only $200. Hell, they way past that. But that was $20,000 cash she had sitting there. I think the chances of her just leaving the money there and then going and starting a business are very slim. And she should tell them. I'd rather don't believe that about me than to believe that I'm sitting up here smoking up that goddamn hard-earned money. I'm smoking it up every damn night. I think I'd rather believe that she was invested in something. And trust me, Fi Nation, or what is it, Babe Nation? She's only saying it's ours, it's ours, it's ours. That's only to draw you in, honey, so you can spend your money on buying these damn wigs. What is the average? You guys know. I mean, how many wigs does the average person wear? They're going to be putting memes up of her and with that bald head, like Funky Fish, Fi, the crackhead from the side, that picture she has right there. That's going to be used even more now. So she has to confront that by showing herself looking good. Now, I've seen her look good before. She can, if you have a decent head of hair and the right makeup, you can make yourself look good, But that was a mistake coming on like that. They're already judging you. Grace, that's the salt and shoot. Grace says, make sure your order doesn't have drug residue in the box. Oh, hair business. From the name of the website is Babe Nation Hair Company. Babe Nation Hair Company. All this stuff reference to Babe Nation. This is all because she wants to justify, first of all, taking your money and using it. And she also wants to sell the hair to you. Right? You will be her initial customers. Maybe your only customers for a while. Her collection plate has a trap door. I get the impression that not everybody is so pleased with the Fi Monster. We're all okay. Right. Oh, it's our company. We're all investors. What shouldn't you have told us that we were investors before we invested? We thought we were paying for a vacation. Fi Monster, do you think that's fair? What in the hell was all this damn phone call? I don't know who you are, honey. Maybe it's Cash Apps. I hope they use a prepaid card, a P.O. box. I wouldn't give her any my personal information. Oh, that makes sense, Tracy. I hope they use a prepaid card and a P.O. box. I wouldn't give her any of my personal information. That girl got to come clean, honey. Starting a business like she owned property. I think that first property in the ghetto where the crazy man moved in and painted all over the walls, she probably owned that. She better be, if she started this business, she better be taking care of that white woman, honey, who she jumped in the elevator talking about, oh, she hit my daughter. That's a damn lie. Ain't no white woman gonna come in there and hit some black woman's child right there in front of her in the elevator. That's bullshit. You jumped on that goddamn woman. That's why you lost the lawsuit. You owe her $30,000. Now, either you already paid her with other vacation money. I mean, this is a gold mine for her. Face it. Either you already pay, or you're going to have to pay her. Because if you don't pay her, then she has a lien. She can put a lien on anything that you own, honey. Hopefully you know that 5 with your business degree. Girl, you went to a business school for a minute for your GA. Who knows how much you actually accomplished there, or if you graduate anything, but whatever. Drunk dealers went out in the 90s. Drunk dealers went out in the 90s. Or is that a typo? Or are you saying they're drunk dealers? I don't know why she's so happy. She got a broke one. A broke one. Okay, so you said her boyfriend is broke? He's a drunk dealer? Okay. I don't know if you meant drunk dealer or drug dealers. They ain't went out in the 90s, honey. There's always going to be drugs around. There's always going to be drugs around, drug money. But one thing's for sure. If you're dealing drugs on any kind of level, your ass is going to jail. Now, you might be going to jail for a few days, or you might be going to jail for a few years. But eventually, you're going to jail. Why? Because everybody tells on everybody else. I went 10 times in 10 years. This is not from any other crime, all just from selling drugs. 10 times, every single year went back. So there are people who didn't go back, but those people were dangerous people. People were afraid to tell on them. So one of the things that Tracy D accused her of was laundering money for these drug dealers. Well, what a great way to launder money. Invest in a business. Mm-hmm. The blind sheep, they're gonna have to RJ Supreme. Uncle Tim, plot twist, the business is going to need more money, and the blind sheeps are going to pour more. Yeah, well, I don't know what the expenses are, but she's counting on them to be her customers. They don't realize that they're going to be paying full price like anybody else, and that's where she's going to get her profit from. Like people sell popcorn, people sell, they sell strawberries or whatever they sell their product is or their merch is. This is a little better than selling t-shirts, I think. But yeah, they're gonna need more money. But she's got a pocket of money coming in every month. She got to be pulling probably a couple of grand on YouTube. So maybe she used half of that for her channel. And if she is or isn't smoking crack, it makes all the difference, of course. So she should be able to support the business then. If all is required is maintaining the website, and apparently she already has the hair. Y'all already bought her the hair. It could work. Tracy. She's going straight to hell with a bundle of cheap hair. Don't bring your ass on here 5 months to go to buying that $2 and $3 Chinese hair, honey. And it's synthetic shit and kind of pawn it off on people. If you do stuff like that, it depends on how good a business person you are. When I was in the drug game, I always had top quality. People, you don't rip nobody off. And if people were working with me, do not rip not one person off. A lot of them people out there, they selling them peanuts and pieces of soap and all this kind of shit, and the people never come back. So you make basically your business made $20, and that's it. As long as you're giving them good product at the price of that business as well as any other product. If you're giving them good product for a reasonable price, they'll come back. Y'all see Joy Reid now? I gotta say, Joy Reid has done a fabulous job. Whoever her stylist is, because I used to think before, I said, well, Joy Reid, she's on television every day. Her hair looks terrible because she has some kind of strange looking head or whatever. But now, and they're all wigs, but they're fabulous wigs she has. Apparently she has a stylist now. So she has this great hair, and she has many, many styles. She changes it every day. So yeah, a lot can be done. I mean, as far as return business, you don't just have one good wig, I wouldn't think. She's using cult leader lingo. We, ours, it's ours, it's ours. And a lot of them church people use that shit too. It ain't ours, my ass. It's yours, honey. I'm not driving a Bentley. Oh yeah, all of her, her chat is going to be all the business in the beginning. Whether she can make it work or not. If she can go in there and service all them people, I don't know what her number. She still hides the numbers. She brags and all this shit, but she maybe got 6,000 people over there. If you got 6,000, and if you can service a few hundred people, and they like the hair, and they buy the hair regularly, and they pass the word around, you can make it work. She's claimed she was in this business before. So all vacation money went to this for this business. I would ask her to explain it. Tell us, honey. Why can't you just tell us? Well, until I have better evidence, I'm still going to believe you're a crack monster. Until you can show me something different, Miss Fire Monster. But I won't be over there trashing your product. I ain't doing that. I ain't no hater like that. Girl, I spell federal. She always asking me about, how you got a super chat? Did you pay taxes on the super chat? Well, Fire Monster, there are rules and regulations, honey. And bills you got to pay. Taxes, you got to make sure everything is right. It's all lined up right, honey. She is going to make up fake ratings using, okay. Yeah, she definitely going to lie about everything. You know that. She's going to say she always sold 100 wigs this week and all this old shit. Hype person. Just like Donald Trump had everybody convinced that he was a multi-billionaire. He's not even a thousandaire. I got to say, she surprised the shit out of me. I thought she had some little CD because that little song they put together. I think, well, maybe they made another song. So, Cuddy Love, you and I were both wrong. Well, I thought it might have been some kind of CD. All you got to do is basically buy something cheap and sell it for more money. I mean, you do it all online. She's still a scammer, right? She might ask him for investment. Let me see. What else is going on here? Right. And when they ask for refunds, service your customers. The customer's always right. You got to handle business properly or it will fail. It will fail, Fire Monster. If you out here doing these scams of yours, where it's almost impossible to get money back from you and all that kind of shit. No, honey. You want to be able to tell people right from the beginning. She asked for her refund, and I promptly gave her money. That's it. Don't have no people all over lying, talking shit about you, girl. Oh, I asked my money back. She made excuses. Oh, it came in a raggedy old box. Free online hair store. She's a fraud. She got her free. She said she didn't get it from the free website. That's what she said. You can't go by what these people say, though, honey. So, Fire Monster, you saved that much money? Really? Okay. When is vacation again? When is it going to happen? Wait a minute. RJ Supreme. Uncle Tim, did you hear what Biden is planning to do? He is forgiving $50,000 in student loan. Oh, that'll help a lot of people. Student loan debt. I can't wait for him to take off. All right. Yeah, something like that would really be great. They said people getting out of college, they get out making mortgage payments on the damn loan before they even get a house. That'd be great. We're expecting big things from Biden administration. First, we got to get rid of the damn Trump, who still wants to hold. Why are we going to hold on? I mean, what the fuck is he doing? That Trump, crazy ass. He needs to come up with another plan about how you're going to get out of his debt. Nobody gets a refund. Oh, well, you'll be out of business. If you can't get a refund, because there ain't going to be that many, but every once in a while, it shows your ass when you would not give people their money back. You say, listen, this care arrived in 12 different pieces. It's supposed to be one piece. Can I have a refund? Well, yes, ma'am, surely. Right away. I remember when I was a booster back before the drug days. Well, in the beginning of the drug days, first I made my living boosting, right? So the job of a booster was to steal from department stores. You steal from department stores and then you return the merchandise, ideally. Sometimes you can't return it because they know who you are. But it takes a lot of money to say hi every day, right? So, like I told you, I'm not ashamed to talk about whatever I do. I don't care. It's over. But some stores you go to, you couldn't get a goddamn refund. We'll send you the money in 20 days. We'll send you money in 30 days. Oh, no refunds. No, but people don't come back there. But when you went to Neiman Marcus, right then, honey, they would write you a check for your money. They would give you a refund for your money. Neiman Marcus, what was the other one? Can't think of all these department store names. Robinsons, even Macy's. They give you your refund right then because they want you to keep coming back to the store, right? I mean, not people like me. They don't want people to come back to the store, but their policies reflected swift refund policy, right? So if you buy something and the product is bullshit, right? Some problem with it, and you try to take it back and they won't give you your money back, you'll never go back in that store again. Bad business. So you held on to those few dollars and then it cost you a customer that could have given you thousands of dollars. Yes, they'll be throwing that back. I don't give a damn. Drinking the Kool-Aid. They're cashing in, baby. They try to get them numbers up, then they try to cash in. I don't know what her numbers are. See, that's what I mean about transparency. They still hide numbers. Why would you be hiding numbers at this point? People hide their numbers when they first start because they don't want to be treated like a person who is just started, that nobody's watching them. So they'll hide how many subscribers they have. But if you've been on this damn thing for 2 years, girl, what in the hell is the secret? You should be able to show you the numbers that you have. This already makes you suspect. You're already manipulating the facts. Now, that's a fact, Uncle Tim. Or about the customer service, maybe. Yeah, people who won't give you money back, you ain't getting no more of mine, honey. You can have that deal, whatever. You made your $20, but you won't be making no more. The whole point is, in a business, you want the people to come back. It is repeat business. And you think they ain't going to talk amongst each other? Somebody with a controversial person like the Fire Monster? It'd be all over the internet. Certainly all over YouTube. Saks with that, I bet they have a good return policy as well. They're used to dealing with people who have money. And those kind of people, rich people, oh, they're real sensitive, honey. Real sensitive. Yeah, she tried to do that scam with the vacation money. Oh, if you didn't hear what I said. Oh, you got to have your refunds in by today. Oh, you didn't hear that? Oh, sorry, no more refunds. See, that's scandalous. That is scandalous, and it is bad business. Probably lying. Okay. She says she's looking for 4 of y'all to wear her wig, and then she said, "You can keep the wig. We'll see." She wants you 4 models for the website to wear the wig, get it applied properly, and photographed. Seems reasonable. SB hides his numbers. Well, you shouldn't be hiding your numbers. You've been on here 10 years and you're still hiding your numbers. The fuck is that? Be transparent, people. Yes, people want to know what your following is. You got to listen to you, make up a number. Just like Donald Trump said he was worth $11 billion. He doesn't even have one. He never did have one. He lied about his taxes this whole time. Just because his name appears on something don't mean that he owns it. Mm-hmm. Hi, Squeenie Poo. Hi, Squeenie. Somebody say hi to you. Hello. What you doing? Somebody say hi to you. You're all over. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, dong, 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 dong. My daddy, what you doing to me, daddy? What are you doing to me, daddy? Why you pat me on my belly again? All right, people. She doxed one of her subs that wanted a refund. Ooh, no, she didn't, child. She doxed one of her subs that wanted a refund. So, yes, she's a poor businesswoman. That's a bad deal there, honey. All that old scandalous shit will come up to bite you, especially if you have any kind of success at all. People will be coming out of the woodwork with how you treated them in business. They had to shame that one woman to get her money back from the advertisement. Why you got to shame her? You know she deserved the money. Anyway, all right. I wanted to be one of the first to bring that news. Miss Five Monsters made her announcement. She is now a businesswoman. Her website is called Babe Nation Hair Company. She says it's not up yet, so don't go there looking for it, but it will be up soon. She's looking for 4 models. 4 models to model the wigs. You can keep the wig, but you must get it properly placed and photographed. Okay? Bill Blast, we got to see. I'm still thinking the money went to crack, but you can do more than one thing. She does like to party, her with QB. So that doesn't mean she don't do drugs just because she's going to start a business. Anyway, I love to hear you. You love to hear me sing? Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa Hopkins. I don't know why I love you. I don't know why I love you, baby. I don't know why I love you. I just love you, baby, 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 baby. Can't stop crying, can't you see? Here I'm begging on my knees, yeah, baby, yeah. Won't you help me, please? Cause I love you, love you, love you, love you. Ooh, don't know, baby. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know nothing about it. I can't stop singing about it. Michael Jackson, that was a little kid singing that song, honey. 9 years old, talking about how he don't know how somebody love him. Lord, why he loves him. I got to go, people. Go to the grocery store. Thanks for coming in, guys. We'll keep an eye on this situation. Later.